This is actually pretty crazy. Ophidian is doing a 50% off sale on their playmats for 1 week only here. Now, if you haven't paid attention to this, Ophidian is actually another playmat company here. They have quite a lot of interesting little things up right now. The little strings playmats here, the Sakura one looks pretty decent. And then, of course, you have a few other designs down here along the way that you can pick up. The red looks very, very nice here as well. They have an Itachi Susanoo mat with Sasuke as well. So if you're a fan of any of these particular mats, I'll leave a link down below. Use discount code Ophidian50 and save on your purchase. Let's pass on over to Market Watch, shall we? Big 30% of you that do not smash the living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys know out more awesome content. Guess what? Zambira The Dark is the next Lost Art. I'm personally excited for this, being an old school player that enjoys very niche older formats where you would play this with deck Devastation Virus. But I understand why a lot of people right now are looking at this going, yeah, I understand it could have been a lot better, understandably, but it's cool that we're getting it now, finally. There'll probably be $2 on the secondary market. So, Gemini Soldier is completely cratered off the face of the market because, well, reasons. I believe this ties back to the Edison format shenanigans right now with Gemini Soldier and all of the additional little OTKs and stuff that they've been doing with the Blazewing Butterfly. But I didn't think that they would go after Gemini Soldier of all things. Keep in mind that this was from what? Structure Deck Warriors Strike? This really, really, really takes me back here. Yeah, this is the Cure-Free Structure Deck. In terms of value in this Structure Deck, this is awful. What are sealed ones these going for now? These are, by sealed, if you really need a Gemini Soldier, for $35, and then they're $57. Good luck with that, honestly. That's ridiculous. Nightmare Steel Cage was in here as well. Okay, but yeah, Structure Deck is horrible for value. But interesting to see that we got a buyout going on here. What else we got going on here? Oh, the viruses from the weekend. The hype for Eradicator Epidemic Virus went through the roof. We already talked about how insanely crazy. Somebody just bought a near mint on limb for 110, 102, and 100. They probably saw this resolve on stream and they thought this was the best thing since sliced bread. They're like, oh my gosh, I need to have these. You can buy a heavy play Italian for too much money. Anything under mod play I wouldn't touch for this card, considering how old this is. You can get a mod secret for 158. Ew, 215 there. But I mean, the other copies of this are going to be the reason why these are down. I have German copies. These look beautiful. Alright, well, Eradicator is doing Eradicator-y things. I'm not all that surprised, to be honest with you. This is why the card has multiple other prints. Legendary Collection Kaiba versions are a lot of money. Supers are coming in at $4. $4. These come in at $2, and then of course Wild Survivors reprint is literally 14 cents. So you do have some good cheap value across the board here. Full Force Virus. I forgot this was a virus, actually. Tribute 1 Dark Monster with 2,000 or more defense. Check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw. And destroy all monsters with 1,500 or less defense. But these have been going up a little bit. It's still in the $2.40 range, but $3, $3, $3. Once again, Yu-Gi-Oh players are looking at this going, another virus card. Shenanigans. Yeah, still $3 isn't terrible for these. Megatin version is a nice 59 cents. Ultras are 30 cents. Good news is if you want original secret prints of these for whatever reason, they're still particularly cheap. I mean, you'll take it, right? Right? Deck Devastation Virus. This is where the destruction comes in for value. These for first, somebody bought a mod play from 120. It's been days since one of these sold, but the trio of virus cards. Yeah, these do escalate up. 160 for light play first ed. Makes sense. I mean, it is an FET ulti. $300. Ugh. No thank you. Once again, though, good news in terms of deck Devi. You have multiple printings across the board, which do push these down a little bit. Yeah, look at this. You get a nice champion pack 5 rare for what, like $4 legendary collection. These actually look pretty decent for what they were. But yeah, Deck Devi has printings through the moon, and plus we just reprinted this in Wild Survivor, so the cheap copies are doing their thing. Faithful Adventures, still $40 for the collector's rares. Yeah, these are temporarily pushing up. It's not like this card was going to get another crazy printing. The rest of the deck did get, additional upgrades. I guess we can call quarter-century upgrades at this point in time. But, alright, and then $8 right now for Faithful Adventure. Heading on up to the $9 mark. It looks like we've plateaued out a little bit here. Essentially heading on up to the $10 range. Yeah, good luck, Half Rise, with this one. I think that this is one of those things that you're going to take a look at now, and you're like, well, everything else is essentially going down due to reprints. Yeah, that's what happens. Something that it was up goes down. Something else has to go up. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Equilibrium factor. Minkanko stuff. Wow, $53 for Hares. Ninis are still pretty cheap. Rondos are $30. I still think that this is an amazing looking card. Ohimes are still floating at 21s. Waters are $15-16. And then the rest of the deck is literally nothing. I will say though, it is kind of nice seeing more value be had for this deck, because the fact that it's been waking up, more and more people have been seeing this, paying attention to it. It's kind of interesting. This is bad. Hydrants are $90. Turbulences now $50, heading on up to the $56 range. Guess what? Hydrants are still $25, and now Turbulence has hit that $14 to $15 mark. I didn't really expect to see, Turbulence hitting $14 anytime soon, but you know what? This has been genuinely a ride watching all of the Rescue Ace cards spin around here and do what they've been doing. So if you haven't picked these up yet, yeah, this is getting a little bit out of hand. Dark Magician Girl. So evidently more of these have been entering into circulation. They've been sending these to stores. Somebody thought that they were like a rewave of these. It just appears that stores have been getting extras of these, and you do see that they have been pushing these down, and they are converting over at $20 a piece right now. You got Italian copies moving at 20 or 13s. Yeah, look at these. These are all very cheap. This is what you want to see. You want to see that you can pick these up and have them be extremely available. So I think that that's a good thing. Speaking of extremely available, Donzo, you remember when these were, what, like $30 because they were unreleased? Now look at these. They're literally $2 to $3 a piece for Donzo. So yeah, old format stuff kind of moving around here, but I'm not all that surprised to see this. Beat. Oh wow, these are $9-10. This is also getting a little bit ridiculous out here. Watching these for hire cards spin their wheels around here and continuously do their thing. So I guess be aware that even Mayhems are now $6. Ooh. Reprint beats are also $2 to $3. Okay. Raphael's coming in also about the $2 to $3 mark. Okay. What else we got back here? Utopic Future Draco. These are still $54 for the collector's rare. This is one of the best looking collector's rares in the modern era. Yeah, 59, 58, 59, 61. Yeah, these are some of the best looking stuff out here. Utopic Future Draco. $8 for the World Superstars version. Reprints, $7. Looks like they lined up across the board. That's not terrible. Fortune Lady Every. I don't know if you've been paying attention to this. This has always been like a very consistent $12 card for whatever reason. And I think it's continuing on its path. Yeah, $13 right now. So very interesting to see that we've genuinely cruise controlled this. Monster Eye. This is a meme. This is $220 on up to $420.69. And then the 2010 version still $42. Ugh. And last thing I want to touch on here is quarter century IP and how these have, continuously floated off the market at $380. Keep in mind that we had a look into the pull ratios of some of the quarter century secret rares. And I think now that people have had a look at some of these, there are a lot of bad QCs, to be perfectly honest with you. We will see probably a massive value discrepancy across the board for a lot of these. But the ones that are going to be the massively sought after ones are going to be very, very insane in terms of value. And I almost probably see IP could maintain this price point. These first round of QCs are going to tell us what we're going to expect out of things like duels and X's going forward here with the wider splash of higher rarities. And once again, no matter what you're going to see here, people aren't going to be happy with the price points. People are calling for one per box at this point in time. We're going to have to be very patient and see how things go. So that is all I have for today's market. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.